You ever get that gut feeling? The one that gnaws at you, whispering that something's off, but you can't quite put your finger on it? Yeah, that feeling. I've always trusted my instincts. They've kept me out of trouble, helped me make the right calls. But when it came to Emily, my wife, my partner of 8 years, I ignored them. Because you don't want to believe that the person you love, the person you built a life with, is lying to you. It started a month before our anniversary. Emily was different. Nothing obvious, no late nights at the office, no sudden fights, no distancing herself. In fact, it was the opposite. She was happier. Not the kind of happy where she looked at me with love. No, this was different. Like she had a secret that warmed her from the inside. A private joke I wasn't in on. She'd touch my hand over dinner, smiling to herself. Her phone, once carelessly left on the kitchen counter, was now always face down, locked. And she kept dropping hints. This anniversary will be special. You're going to be so surprised. I wanted to believe she was planning something romantic. A getaway. A second honeymoon. A way to bring us back together. God, I wanted to believe that. But then, I found the tickets. 2 first-class seats to Paris. My name wasn't on them. You ever feel your heart stop mid-beat? Like the whole world shifts under your feet? That's what happened when I saw her name next to his. Daniel Carter. The name meant nothing to me at first. Just another stranger. Another man who had no business being on a ticket with my wife. I stared at the boarding passes, my fingers gripping the edges so tightly they crumpled. My pulse thundered in my ears, drowning out every rational thought. My first instinct was denial. Maybe, just maybe, there was a reason. A misunderstanding. A mix-up. But why was she flying first class with another man? Why was she hiding it? I knew before I even checked her messages. Before I saw the texts. Before I read the words she sent him. Words she used to say to me. Counting down the days, baby. I can't wait to wake up in Paris with you. He has no idea. After this trip, I'll tell him. You're my future. He's just my past. I sat in silence, my phone in hand, staring at the truth. She wasn't planning a surprise for me. She was leaving me. On our anniversary. I imagined it then, her walking out that door, thinking she had outsmarted me. Thinking I'd just accept it. That I'd sit at home like a fool while she sipped champagne at 30,000 feet with him. That night, she came home, kissed me like nothing had changed, and curled up next to me in bed. Whispered, just wait, baby. It's going to be perfect. I closed my eyes. Swallowed the rage burning in my throat. She had no idea I knew. So I played along. I waited. And I planned. The night of our anniversary, Emily was glowing. Laughing. Radiant. She took extra time getting ready, her perfume lingering in the air, her dress hugging her curves like she knew she was about to impress someone. She twirled in front of the mirror, smoothing her hair, smiling at herself like a woman in love. Only, she wasn't in love with me. She kissed me goodbye with a lie on her lips. Dinner with my sister. I might be late, don't wait up. I smiled back. Lied right to her face. Take your time. I'll be here. I watched her leave. Watched her slide into the backseat of a cab, her excitement barely contained. She didn't even check if I was watching from the window. She thought she had me fooled. I grabbed my keys and followed. The airport was packed. People rushing, dragging suitcases, saying goodbyes. But I only had eyes for her. For them. Emily stood at the gate, her fingers intertwined with his. Daniel Carter. He was taller than I expected. good looking in a forgettable way. And the way she looked at him, tilting her face up, eyes soft, lips parted that used to be mine. She whispered something to him, laughing, her body leaning into his. He kissed her temple. That was it. That was all I needed. I walked up behind them, my heart a steady drum. My footsteps were swallowed by the crowd, but she must have sensed something because just as I reached them, she stiffened. And then, I spoke. Happy anniversary, sweetheart. She turned so fast she nearly tripped. Her face drained of color. Her mouth opened, but no words came out. Daniel frowned, confused. Who the hell? Before he could finish, the officers moved in. Handcuffs clicked into place. First on him. Then on her. Because Emily didn't just betray me, no. She and Daniel had been embezzling from her company for months. Stealing. Laundering money. Buying expensive gifts, taking secret vacations. And the moment I found out about the affair, I did some digging. Made a few calls. Connected a few dots. By the time she walked into that airport, her fate was already sealed. Her special anniversary surprise? Prison. I stood there as they dragged her away, her shock melting into fury. You set me up. She screamed, thrashing against the officers. You did this to me. Daniel was shouting, too, his protest swallowed by the noise. But me? I didn't move. Didn't speak. I just watched. She struggled, her eyes locking onto mine, searching maybe for regret, maybe for mercy. She found neither. Because I felt nothing. Not anger. Not sadness. Not relief. Just nothing. I turned and walked away, out of the airport, into the cool night air. And for the first time in months, I breathed. For the first time in months, I felt free. You know what the funny thing is? I thought finding out she was cheating would break me. I thought it would hollow me out, leave me shattered. But it didn't. Because the moment those cuffs locked around her wrists, I realized something. She was never my future. She was never my home. She was just a lie I told myself. A dream I kept chasing, long after it had already turned to dust. And now, I don't have to chase anything. I don't have to wonder. Or doubt. Or wait for the next lie to fall from her lips. She's gone. And that? That was the real gift.